Live.
And we are live. Welcome to the My Swim Pro special edition live stream. Today we're talking about how to burn more calories while swimming. It is Thanksgiving here in the United States. If you guys are celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. Really excited to share this live stream with you. We're going to be talking about how to burn more calories while swimming. So I've got a couple live streams going on. We're live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and hop on this on my computer so I can interact with you guys and do a little Q&A. This is going to be really fun. So let's check out the live chat. And before we get into the live comments, go ahead and just let me know where you guys are joining me from. I really appreciate that. Let me know what your current pool situation is. Let me know how you're celebrating Thanksgiving. And I would love to see how we can connect with our global swimming community. Hazim has joined the live stream. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be very exciting. So today, it is Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. It is a time of feasting. It is a time of giving thanks. What are you guys thankful for? Hello. Yes. So let me know in the comments what you're most thankful for. I'm going to go ahead and read off some Instagram comments that have come in right now. Where are you guys joining me from? And what are you thankful for? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, thank you. Pools are opening up in the United Kingdom next week. That is awesome to hear. Hello from Egypt. Hello from Switzerland. Istanbul, Turkey. Hello from California. Excellent. I'm thankful for my family and my animals. Excellent. Hello from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. That is awesome. Let's see what else. I'm thankful for everything she's done. Excellent. Hello from Turkey. Where can I get the sweet jacket? Andrew, you can pick one of these up on the My Swim Pro website. No, I'm kidding. We don't sell these on the My Swim Pro website. You can probably pick one up at like Macy's, Zara, a number of different. I'm trying to remember where I got this one specifically from. The pools are open in Spain. Hello from Saudi Arabia. Hello from Lithuania. Oh, that's cool. Hello from Portugal. Let me know, guys, not only where you're coming from. Hello from Greece. I just listened to a song in Greek, actually. It was amazing. I want you guys to share with me what you're thankful for in swimming. Then we're going to get into the how to burn more calories while swimming. And then we're going to answer some live Q&A questions. Hello from North Sweden. No pool. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. Colombia, India. Excellent. Hello, Ian from Japan. Wow, what time is it in Japan? It's late for you guys, huh? Hello from Costa Rica, Herbert. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. And hello from the Netherlands. Okay, so we have an incredible global community that is joining this live stream. You know, I'm so thankful for you guys to be able to sit here and talk about swimming like every single day. And you guys are so into it, and it's amazing. Greetings from Istanbul, Turkey. What is your name? Yeah, that's a good point. I should probably clarify who I am. Who the heck is this guy talking? So if you guys are new to the channel, or you're new to My Swim Pro, my name is Faris Sabati. I'm the co-founder and CEO of My Swim Pro. My Swim Pro is a global technology and media company that helps people improve their performance and health both in and out of the water. So we have dryland training programs, swim training programs. We produce a lot of media content. So if you're looking for drills or you're just looking for inspiration, we have a community of ambassadors that span over 20 different countries. I believe we have over 50 ambassadors from all over the world who are all passionate about swimming, whether you're doing triathlon, you're swimming for open water sake or for fitness, you're trying to lose weight, maybe you're trying to compete in a master's competition or a club competition. We have a global community, and I am so humbled and privileged to sit in the position as CEO of the company, and I get to do a lot of cool media things. So this is one of them. I get to go live with you guys every now and then, and I get to answer your questions, and I get to share and hopefully share perspective on how you can really take what we're providing, learn from it, and grow with it and become a better swimmer so that you can be a better version of yourself. So this is really an incredible opportunity. I thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm personally thankful for my health. I do have the opportunity to go swimming. I was able to swim today. I was thinking about you guys and everyone who doesn't have the opportunity to go swimming right now. I know it's really challenging, but we're going to get through this. We'll get through it together. Thankful for my family and friends and our team members at My Swim Pro and the global community. You guys, I'm thankful to be a part of this with you guys. So, all right, so we've got a lot of comments coming in. Let me know why you guys are thankful. The pools are open in Portugal. It's 2 a.m. Ian's joining us from Japan, and it is 2 a.m. Wow, everyone give a shout out to Ian. A lot of people from Turkey and Iran. Hello, hello. And from Jordan, Urdun. Ahlan wa sahlan. I am thankful for swimming pools to be open. There we go. Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, thankful for swimming pools to be open. I understand not everyone is in that opportunity right now, and that's okay. We're going to get through this together. You can do dry land. You can stay active. Hello from Hungary. All right. I am thankful that I learned how to swim 2 years ago at the age of 53, and I swim at least 5 days a week in Columbia, South Carolina. Wow. So learn how to swim at the age of 53 and now swims 5 times per week. That's incredible. We are thankful that you shared that with us, and hopefully you can inspire other people. So shout out on the YouTube. All right, here we go. Hello from India. This is so cool, guys. I love it. If you guys are celebrating Thanksgiving, let me know what you guys are eating and let me know what you're thankful for. This is awesome. Okay, let's get into some facts here, okay? We're going to talk about how to burn more calories while swimming. I'm going to do one more shout out. Olivia, I am thankful. Hold on, wait a second. I am thankful for swimming pools to be open and all my friends. Oh, that's awesome. Great. Hello from Mexico. Hello from France. Bonjour, or should I say bonsoir. So let's talk about how to burn more calories while swimming. The first and most fundamental thing, any kind of training, is being consistent. This is something that a lot of people don't get right. Whether you're doing swimming or dry land or yoga, you're going for a walk, you're going for a run, it doesn't really matter the kind of exercise you're trying to do. You're not going to burn calories if your body isn't doing it consistently. Now, obviously, your diet's really important. And if you're in the United States and you're celebrating Thanksgiving, you're probably going to eat a lot of food tonight. You're probably like me, you're going to load up. You're going to eat turkey, you're going to eat mashed potatoes, gravy, bread rolls, pumpkin pie, apple pie, pecan pie. Oh man, it just sounds all so good. And if you're a swimmer and you're exercising consistently and you're working out, you're allowed to eat some of that. That's good. That's not a big deal. It's good for your body to refuel, and hopefully you can get in a workout tomorrow. Hopefully you got a workout in today. And so when it comes down to being consistent, that means it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing the same activity every single day or you're doing the same workout, but you're doing similar types of things on a regular basis. What I mean by that is every workout has a warm-up, a preset, a main set. You're getting your heart rate elevated, and eventually you want to build consistency and you want to develop a progression on top of that. So let me give you an example. If you swim 4 times per week, that's awesome. If you swim, let's say 5 times per week, you swim 5 times per week. So that consistency allows you to be comfortable pushing your body a little bit harder because it's not like a new activity for you. And when you push your body harder and you go into higher intensities, then you're able to burn more calories. But you can't do that if you're not consistent in your training. So for example, if you're not used to weightlifting and then you go to the gym and you start weightlifting really heavy, you're going to be destroyed and you're not going to be able to weightlift the next day or maybe the day after or maybe a full week. And so that's not consistent and therefore you're not going to burn as many calories. So step number 1, if you want to burn more calories in swimming or quite frankly any physical activity, you have to be consistent so that way your body can have a progression and you can actually push yourself harder and harder and harder. And the more you can build up your intensity on a consistent basis, the more you're going to be able to burn calories, but also you're going to be able to develop a metabolism around the activity that you're doing. So by exercising, you increase your metabolism, meaning your body is gonna crave food. You're gonna get hungrier. You're gonna increase the speed at which your body processes the food that you eat and converts it into energy. And what happens is if you don't actually use that energy of all this food that you eat, it's gonna convert into fat. And that's how you can gain weight. Because if you're eating all this food, but you're not exercising, you're not burning it off, it's calories in versus calories out. And so if you're eating more calories than you're burning, you're going to gain weight. If you're trying to lose weight, same thing. You want to make sure that you're burning more than you're eating. Now, of course, I don't want to give any specific recommendations of like what you should be eating and, you should work with a nutritionist if you're serious about, fine-tuning your diet or if you want to lose weight or anything like that. All I'm trying to do is if you want to burn more calories when you swim, number 1, it's be consistent and make sure you develop a progression. Now, number 2, this is probably like the second most important thing, it's to vary the intensity of your workout. So it's perfectly fine if you go to the pool and you swim like 30 minutes or 60 minutes and you just do it over and over and over. If you want to burn more calories, you should increase your intensity. You should have fast swimming, slower swimming, faster swimming, high intensity, take a break, high intensity. This concept of high intensity interval training is how you'll be able to burn the most calories in the shortest amount of time because you're engaging more musculature. And we're going to come back to this topic in just a little bit. But by increasing the intensity, you're going to burn more calories. It sounds kind of obvious if you think about it, like, yeah, work harder, you burn more calories, right? But it's a little bit more than that because you want to make sure you have structure. And again, if you need structure, you're here in the right place. My Swim Pro is the best place to get your workout structure from. However, so step number 1 is be consistent and develop a progression. Step number 2, vary your intensity of the workout. So don't do the same exact workout every single day. If you're going to swim 5 times a week, that's great. Day 1 should be aerobic. Day 2 is anaerobic. Day 3 is you're mixing it up. And then day 4 is aerobic. Day 5 is anaerobic, meaning you're doing high intensity. You're doing sprint. You're doing stuff to kind of get the body going. Okay, so that's step number 2. Now, tip number 3 to burn more calories when swimming is to actually change the type of swimming that you do. Not only the intensity, but the stroke. So instead of swimming all freestyle, add in some kick, add in some butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle, the individual medley, do drills, and then do the different strokes at different intensities. Because when you swim different strokes, what you're doing is you're actually recruiting more muscle fibers and you're able to refine your field of water. So you're not only going to be burning more calories, you're actually going to be swimming more efficiently. And I hear it all the time. But coach, I don't swim anything but freestyle. I don't like swimming backstroke. I don't like swimming breaststroke. It's fine. You don't have to do a lot of it. The idea is to do just enough to stimulate your body, to engage your musculature. So that way, even if you're swimming 90% of the workout freestyle, you're still able to get the benefits of changing the stroke and getting that muscle confusion. It's like when you go to the weight room. When you go to the gym, you don't do the same exercise. You don't hit the bench press. You don't hit leg press every single time you work out. You do different exercises for different muscle groups and different energy systems. And when you go to the pool, it's pretty much the same thing. So I don't want you guys to think, oh, I need to swim a lot of backstroke or butterfly or IM. Just a little bit. And remember, tip number 1 is to be consistent. You want to be as consistent as possible in your training so that way you can apply all of these different things, okay? Now, the final tip I have for you guys and how you can really maximize your calorie burn and you can swim faster and smarter than ever before is to use equipment. This is my personal favorite one. This is a great concept for not only burning more calories, but also improving your performance. So if you're like, you know, I don't even care about burning calories, I just want to swim faster. How do I go faster? That's like the age-old question. How do I get faster at swimming? So when you use equipment and you layer equipment, and by the way, when I'm talking about equipment, we're talking about fins, paddles, snorkel, drag socks, kickboard maybe. I don't really like kickboard, but let's stick with fins and paddles and snorkel and drag socks. Why not? These types of equipments do what we were talking about before. They increase your muscle engagement. So when you swim freestyle, you're only using maybe 50% of your musculature, okay? I'm making these numbers up, but just to illustrate a point. So when you swim freestyle, you're using 50% of your body's total available muscles. It's probably a lot less than that, actually. Let's call it 50%. If you add equipment like fins and paddles, and let's come back to the snorkel. If you add fins and paddles, all of a sudden your muscular engagement in freestyle is going to go from 50% to 75%. And then if you add intensity and you try and go as fast as you can with the equipment, now you're going to get up to 90%, 95%. And so the more musculature you can engage, and the more engagement and the more muscle recruitment that you have, the more calories you're going to burn. It's as simple as that. So if you want to burn more calories, let's kind of summarize everything that we talked about. You need to be very consistent, and this applies not only for burning calories. If you just want to get better at anything, if you want to get better at swimming, if you want to get better at playing the piano, whatever, you need to be consistent at doing it so that way you can continue to develop, get 1% better every single day. Over time, that compounds. So it's not good to kind of do something for one day and then the following week you take off and then you come back and you do it again. That's not good. We don't want that. So I want you to really focus on being consistent, developing a progression. Step number 2, make sure you vary your intensity of the workouts so that way you're not doing the same thing in the pool or in dry land every single day. And then the next thing is make sure you vary your strokes so that way you're not only doing freestyle, you're doing kick, you're doing underwater dolphin kick, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, individual medley. You're doing different drills and you're breaking down the stroke in different ways. That will all help develop your feel of the water. You'll swim faster and you're going to burn more calories. The next step is not only using, different strokes and different intensities, but using different equipment. That way you can recruit more muscle fibers, and that will increase your metabolism in the long run. Now, I mentioned the snorkel, and we're going to come back to that. So when we talk about equipment, we're talking about fins and paddles. That's really, getting more muscle engagement, right? When we're talking about propulsion, if we want to swim faster, when you use equipment like fins and paddles, you're basically increasing the amount of surface area that you're grabbing with the water. It's going to use more muscles, and it's probably going to make you swim faster as well. When we use a snorkel, that's a different piece of equipment that's really training your aerobic system. So not only can you work on technique when you have a snorkel in your head, but it also allows you to develop your aerobic capacity. So we're talking about lung capacity, we're talking about your breath control, and basically you're breathing through a restricted opening, like you're breathing through a tube. So when you train with a snorkel, it's going to help you burn more calories because it's giving you a harder workout. Now, I don't recommend swimming with a snorkel too much, actually. It's a great way to work on technique. If you're a little bit more experienced, you can start to layer in more complicated sets using a snorkel. But I would say you need to swim at least like 50% of the workout or more on a consistent basis with a snorkel to yield some kind of an aerobic or long training benefit. So really, snorkel is great for technique. I actually prefer focusing on the technique element. But using a snorkel, fins, paddles, any of these pieces of equipment to enhance your training will go a long way. So I hope that gives you a good summary of different ways that you can burn more calories while swimming. I thought this was a really appropriate theme to talk about today of all days because it's Thanksgiving. We want to eat a lot of food here in the United States at least. And even if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, it's a great time to give thanks and to appreciate what you have. Even if you don't have access to a swimming pool right now, the reason you're watching this is probably you're either used to swim, you're interested in swimming, or you're swimming right now. So whether that's, improving your technique, swimming faster, trying to achieve some kind of a goal like an open water race or a triathlon or a personal best time in the pool, you've come to the right place. So, I hope for you that you can get back into the pool as soon as possible if you're not able to swim right now. If you are swimming, just make sure you appreciate it and give thanks because there's a lot of people in the world right now who don't have access to swimming at all. And some people, the only type of exercise that they can do is swimming because of different mobility issues or different, swimming is low impact. So some people can't run. People who are in a wheelchair, for example, right? They can't go for a run. They go swimming. And so to not have access to a swimming pool is particularly challenging for these folks. So if you do have access to a pool, just take a second, pause, reflect, and appreciate what you have. Even if it's not the ideal situation, depending on what you have, be thankful. Give thanks for your health if you have it. If the fact that you're watching this, means you're probably doing better than a lot of people. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to join this live. And now we are going to open it up to some Q&A. I know you guys have been really patient. I've seen a lot of comments while I just kind of talked for the last 15 minutes about how to burn more calories while swimming. I have an Instagram live and a YouTube live going on right now. So I'm going to go ahead and read some of the comments and some of the questions, and we'll go from there. But thank you again for tuning in. If you're in the United States and you're hanging out with me on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Here we go. Herbert Gonzalez on YouTube. He says, okay, this is a good one. My son is 8 years old, so we got a swim parent in the house. He's swimming around 800 meters to 1,000 meters 4 times per week, mostly technique and kick. That's great. Any advice? By the way, happy Thanksgiving, Herbert. I hope you're still watching. Happy Thanksgiving to you. If your son is only 8 years old, I would encourage you to just be happy that he's sticking with swimming and he's being consistent. I wouldn't really worry too much about technical things as long as he is taking ownership over his swimming. This is a swim tip for any parent who's listening right now. You want the child, your kid, to really enjoy the swimming and listen to the coach. So instead of the parent, you coaching the athlete in terms of the technicalities, you want to empower them and encourage them to just do the activity in the first place. And by doing that, what you want to reinforce is them feeling empowered to take ownership of their swimming. And this applies for any kind of sport. So by, if you pick them up from practice, instead of, talking about the specifics of the sets, unless they want to share it with you, focus on reinforcing the positive reinforcement of the fact that they went to the workout and, hopefully they had a good time. If they didn't, what can we learn from that? And what can we apply to the next workout so that we feel encouraged and empowered to go to the next workout? Then when the swimmer feels that kind of empowerment to go to the workout because you're encouraging it, then it becomes an ownership thing. And the athlete, whether it's 8 years old, 10 years old, 15, 17, doesn't really matter. And I hope this is valuable for the swim parents out there. But you want the swimmer to feel, they want to be motivated to get better. And so they want to be thinking about, okay, we did a 1,000-meter workout or 10,000-meter workout, whatever it is. How do I make sure I perform the best? How can I, talk to the coach to make sure I'm doing everything that I can to position myself to be the best that I can at this specific thing? Maybe I'm going to go watch the My Swim Pro videos, and I'm going to go listen to Coach Ferris, which is me. Hello, if you guys are new to the channel. And I want to watch the analysis videos, and I want to see the psychology of training and the way workouts are constructed, because I want to learn and take more ownership of what I'm doing. And when you do that, like anything, if you're mentally invested in the activity or the physical activity that you're doing, you're going to be better and you're going to continue to improve. The best swimmers in the world, the best people in the world in anything, have great passion for what they do. They take a lot of ownership over it. So I hope that helps provide some perspective if you're a swim parent and that's what you're looking for. Fabio, Guy, congrats. You are fantastic. No, you're fantastic, Fabio. Where are you joining from? Okay, next question. What is the minimum pool length that I can train in? Dr. Abdullah Al-Khahtani. Al-Kahtani. Wow. Okay, so what is the minimum pool length that we can train in? I would say, depends on your skill level, I would recommend at least 10 meters. If you can swim in a pool, ideally it's 25, but if you can swim in a pool more than 10 meters, you're going to be able to do some kind of workout structure where you can push off the wall, take a few strokes, and train. If you're in a pool that's less than 10 meters, I would recommend swimming with a tether. So when you're training, swim with a tether. And if you guys aren't familiar, it's basically a cord that ties around your waist and you do stationary swimming. I've done a couple of videos on that on the YouTube channel and all of our My Swim Pro social media content. So make sure you check those out. All right, hello to Instagram. We are going to tune into Instagram because I've been talking about YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. We're going to read these. All right, I thank you for your patience. Okay, hello Zayna. Merhaba. Hello from Turkey. Let's go ahead. How can I flip turn successfully? So the question about the flip turn. Well, guys, if you haven't seen the YouTube video that I did on how to do a flip turn in 5 steps, I got some great drills. Make sure you check it out on the YouTube channel. It's absolutely amazing. It has hundreds of thousands of views, probably millions of views across all of our different channels. 5 steps, but really quick, the most important thing when you're doing a freestyle flip turn is to carry momentum into the turn and then be in as tight of a ball as possible. Actually, 3 things. So step number 1, carry speed into the wall. Your last arm stroke should really pull you in and get you going. You want to carry speed. You don't want to stop moving and then flip. That's no good. So you want to carry speed into the turn. And then the second part is to be in as tight of a ball as possible, because the tighter you are, the faster you're going to rotate. And if you're really big and you're not really tucked in, it's not going to work. So step number 1, go into the wall fast. Step number 2, be in a really tight ball. And step number 3, maybe the most important step that a lot of people screw up, once you flip, you need your feet to plant on the wall, and you have to push off in streamline, ideally on your back. So that way you're flipping straight over the top. So step number 1, swim into the wall and carry as much speed as you can. Use your last arm stroke to pull you into the water. Step number 2, be in as tight of a ball as possible. And then step number 3, make sure you push off the wall in streamline, ideally on your back. That's a great question. Make sure you check out the video on how to flip turn. How many times per week to do resistance training? So we're talking about strength training. That's a great question. Ideally, you should do it the equal amount, the number of times per week you swim, or half as many. Now, what that means is, let's say you swim 3 times per week. It's okay to do dryland training or strength training 3 times per week as well. That way you're going to be training 6 times per week. That's great. Let's say you swim every single day. You swim Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's say you swim 6 or 7 days per week. Then yeah, you don't need to do dryland or strength training 7 days a week. Instead, you should do half. That would mean every other day you're doing some kind of a dryland training. So if you swim Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe you do dryland on, in addition to that, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay? So that's a great question. Amazing material. No, you're amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Hello from Lebanon. Assalamu alaikum. Where's Mr. Teddy? I'll bring in Mr. Teddy. You're always so good with asking for Mr. Teddy. All right, here we go. Mr. Teddy has made an appearance. This is Mr. Teddy. All right, here we go. Next question. Great work. Is there any exercise for increasing the rhythm of the freestyle stroke? Okay, this is a great question. So when we're talking about rhythm, there's 2 parts. There's either the rhythm like the flow. I recommend in freestyle you breathe every 2 strokes, and you can do different types of sets to focus on breathing, you know, on your right side or your left side. It's fine. You can alternate. That's not a big deal. The other kind of rhythm happens, it's like tempo. So it's not really rhythm. It's like how fast you move your arms. So if you're asking about how do I move my arms faster, I recommend either using a tempo trainer, or you need to swim shorter distances with higher intensity. The reason why you can't move your arms faster and you can't have a faster rhythm or a faster tempo is because you're not getting enough rest. And so you need to take more rest, swim shorter distances, higher intensity, but make sure as you increase your stroke rate, you're not letting your technique fall apart and you're not letting your distance per stroke fall apart too much. It's really important that you maintain your distance per stroke as you increase your stroke rate. This is one of the concepts that I talk about in my book. So, newsflash, I'm actually writing a book about swimming, so I'm going to be giving you guys a cool update very, very soon, and you can check out the book that I'm publishing on how to swim faster and smarter than ever before. So if you guys like this content and you like reading books or audiobooks, you're going to love that. So stay tuned for that. But this concept, I bring this up because I was just writing about this. If you're trying to swim faster in any stroke, there's a swimming equation, okay? And the swimming equation is a function of your distance per stroke, so how long your strokes are, and your stroke tempo. So if you want to swim faster, you need to either maintain your stroke tempo but increase your distance per stroke, or increase your distance per stroke. Maintain your distance per stroke or increase your stroke tempo. You can do both, but that's very, very difficult. So if you're trying to get faster, this applies for breaststroke, backstroke, butterfly, and freestyle. There's a swimming equation. So it's very difficult to just move your arms faster and then maintain your distance per stroke. You have to swim with more power per stroke. And that's something that takes training, it takes practice, and all those great things. Okay, we're going to wrap this up here with a couple more questions. I'm having a lot of fun. If you guys are joining me just now from the United States, happy Thanksgiving. If you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, no problem. I hope you guys are being thankful for what you have, the opportunities available to you, whether that's able to swim in a pool, if you have your health, your family, your friends, if you have food, water, shelter. If you guys are watching this online via live stream, you probably have a lot of those things. So there's a lot to be thankful for if you have the opportunity to join this global community of people all over the world who are passionate about swimming. Final shout out that I want to give, if you're not already in the My Swim Pro Global Community Facebook group, make sure you join it. If you don't know how to get to it, just go to Facebook and type in My Swim Pro Community, My Swim Pro Global Community. And it's an incredible group. We have thousands of swimmers from all over the world who are passionate about swimming faster and smarter than ever before. And I want to let you know that in that group, there's a lot of beginners in there. There's a lot of advanced swimmers. We have swimmers who've competed at the World Championships, the Olympic Games. We also have swimmers who just learned how to swim. So it's really remarkable to see the progress that everyone's making with different goals, whether it's, just being more comfortable in the water and swimming every single day or swimming every other day and taking those beginner steps, or someone who's more serious about performance and trying to go a best time. If you guys want to share your workouts in that group, make sure you join the group. It's 100% free to join. I'm in there. I engage with the community almost every single day. I post the workouts that I personally do. So if you want to connect with me personally in that group and see all the workouts that I am doing, make sure you join the My Swim Pro Global Community Group. A couple of final shout outs here. Hello from Iran. Hello from Australia. Wow, what time is it for you? Hello from Portugal. Hello from Istanbul. I swam last year in Istanbul from Asia to Europe. It was incredible. Oh my God. Hello from Algeria. Hello from Malaysia. That's fantastic. Merhaba from Turkey. Thank you so much for joining. Let's check out the YouTube live. Okay, who are we going? That was amazing. Thank you. Fat says, thank you, My Swim Pro. Thanks for the educational videos. Awesome. You guys are amazing. Hello from Singapore, Zain. Hal from Oman. Assalamu alaikum. This is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hello from Hawaii. We have someone from Hawaii. Okay, we have someone from Hawaii all the way through Europe. So I saw from Brazil, South America. I saw Portugal in Europe. I saw France. I saw Iran. I saw Lebanon. I saw Saudi Arabia. I saw United Arab Emirates. I saw Morocco. I saw Tokyo, Japan, with 2 a.m. over there, guys. 2 a.m. in Tokyo, Japan, and they joined. I saw from Singapore. Hello from New Zealand! Luke, my man, what's happening? Hello from London. Hello from India. You got some good shout-outs. From Brazil, obrigado. Hello from Bahrain. Salam. Oh my God, freeze Italian. Hello, buongiorno. Buongiorno. From Italy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. From Malaysia. I feel like we've got... Hello from India. I feel like we've got so many countries represented. Where's my U.S. family? Hello from Indiana. There we go. We got someone from Indiana. What's up in the house? Hello from Hungary. Sia, sia. So fun fact, in Hungarian, if you want to say hello, you say sia. Sia is how you say hello. So it's like, I'm not saying goodbye, sia. I'm saying hello in Hungarian. Oh, this is awesome. Hey, New York City. Andrew, what's up, man? How you doing from New York City? That's good. Where are my U.S. fans? So I live in Michigan, which is in the United States. Okay, so we got some countries that are really popping right now. We got India. We've got Iran. We've got Tunisia. Really well represented, guys. You guys are really, really killing it right here. Hello from Brazil. So those are some top countries that I'm seeing. I wish I could do a poll on the... Can I do a poll on YouTube Live? See where everyone's joining us from? Maybe we'll have to plan that out. But anyway, if you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we post a lot of awesome content. Hello from Switzerland. Excellent. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you follow us on Instagram. We have unique content that goes out on each of the different channels. Additionally, we have that My Swim Pro Facebook group, which we put exclusive content. We have exclusive giveaways just in that group. Hello from Israel. Israel, what's up? And hello from Bosnia. Salam. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I'm going to have to sign off for this one. Thank you again so much for joining. You guys are an amazing audience. I hope you are very, very thankful for today for what you have. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone celebrating in the United States. Stay safe out there. A lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. But I'll catch you guys at the next video. So thank you guys again so much for joining. And I hope to see you in the My Swim Pro Facebook group. I'll catch you guys later.